Today I will talk about using corn as a viable biofuel. Corn right now is one of the top 3 domestic crops grown in the US, so it has one of the largest scales to actually make a biofuel. That's what makes it so viable. First, the corn is harvested, then it's ground up into a fine powder. Alpha amylase gets added to break it down into smaller sugars. Then water gets added in this paste, and then it gets cooled to denature these enzymes, and then a harsher enzyme is added, glucoamylase, to break off the simple sugars. Then the refined sugars are in this paste. Yeast gets added. This active ingredient, done anaerobically, helps produce ethanol and CO2 from this reaction. Then it is fermented further in a distillery, and basically this is a heating and cooling process to where it gets refined enough to be used for an actual fuel. Then the water gets removed and a little bit of natural gas is added, and then it is a viable biograde ethanol, or fuel grade bioethanol. This has already kind of widely been used. The RFS made a mandate in 2005 where 10% of all gasoline had to contain biofuel. This was kind of in an effort to reduce greenhouse gases and CO2 emissions. And the idea behind kind of using corn is that corn is already, it's a plant. It uses photosynthesis. So it's taking in all that CO2 and then it's transformed into bioethanol. This is used in gasoline, and that creates the CO2, and that kind of completes the circle of that, and it kind of is reaching an equilibrium of CO2 getting taken in and CO2 being emitted. Globally, this has produced $53 billion according to the RFS, the Renewable Fuel Standard, and 310,000 jobs. I think in the future, especially in the Rust Belt in the Northeast, there is a lot of untapped potential with this. There's a lot of distilleries and things already set up. They're just not in use right now because there's just not really an incentive. I think if the government maybe mandated some sort of grant or some sort of monetary incentive to have distilleries that are biofuel focused, I think that would definitely propel it into being more and more kind of prevalent. And who knows,